So this is my very first dog vlog, and I'll introduce you to all of my dogs, but this one at the moment, this little scruff, is Camilla, and Camilla is a miniature Yorkshire Terrier. She hates being groomed, which is why she's so scruffy. She currently is about 4 or 5 weeks pregnant. According to the vet, we noticed a lot of changes in her behaviour. Didn't realise that any males had been near her, and turns out, well, after the ultrasound, that yes, she's pregnant. So she's got roughly, I would say, I said about 4 or 5 weeks. That was about a week ago. So I think we've worked out she's got roughly 17 days left of her pregnancy. And she's very clingy, which is why she's on my knee. I have 7 dogs, and a lot of them are rescue. 3 boys are rescue. I'll introduce you to them all, and we'll also chart Camilla's pregnancy and hopefully catch on video the birth of the babies. I have 3 girls. I have a teacup terrier. I have a Jack Russell. Well, no, she's not a Jack Russell. She's a Jack Russell cross with a collie cross with, I don't know. And then I have Camilla here, and I have 4 boys. I have 4 boys, and I have 4 boys, which I have a collie who was rescued. I have a Pom mixed with, I think, a Jack Russell, who was a rescue. I have a Jack Russell, a miniature Jack Russell, and he was a rescue, and I also have another Yorkshire Terrier. The Pom has been fixed, the collie has been fixed, and the Jack Russell and the Yorkie hasn't, because I thought they were too young. Lo and behold, we have a little pregnant madam here that would say to the contrary. So it's going, as I say, it's going to be interesting to see what she gives birth to, what breed they are. Hopefully it's not going to be too many, because I'm not a puppy farm. This is not a puppy farm, and I don't believe I'll be giving the babies away or selling the babies. I think accidents happen, and as a result I just think we're going to have more babies to love and look after, and just have to make room for them and just love them like we love the ones we have. I'm not going to say more the merrier, because it's going to be hard work, but yeah, let's just see how we get on, and just make sure everybody's. I've got 2 other girls spayed. She's the only one that's not spayed. Was going to let her have her first season first, which this is, or was, and you know, as careful as you are, things happen. So she's very, very young, which is concerning. She was born at the beginning of the year, so she's about 11 months old, and she's only just had her first season there now, caught pregnant, which as I say, it's just complete accident. I did not breed her. I don't do things like that. I think there's enough unwanted dogs in the world, and every dog deserves a loving home, and you can never guarantee that that's what they're going to get if you're going to breed them. You know, even the dogs that have been bought for a lot of money, sometimes the owners get fed up with them and just throw them out. And it's a surprising and sad fact that a lot of dogs are euthanised, and a lot of dogs are given away for baiting in this country, which is, well, in the UK entirely, not just in Northern Ireland, and probably across the globe actually. And it's just a dreadful, dreadful thing. Puppy farms need to be stopped, and breeders need to just accept some responsibility and stop it as a easy, quick way to make money. And people should really just realise that a dog is forever. You know, a dog is for 16 years at least, well, at the most, but expect 16 years of your life to be looking after a little dog. You know, you can't just have it 6 months, and if it still pees on the carpet, you throw it out the door. It's just they're just like, literally like toddlers. That's what they are. You have to watch them all the time, you have to look after them, you have to try and understand what they need, even though they can not make any verbal communication, or they can not verbalise what they need. You have to try and understand the needs, and if you can't afford the vet bills as well, because they do fall sick, then just don't get a dog. Certainly don't breed any dogs, and let's see this horrible, horrible growing epidemic stop. Says me that's bringing new life into the world, but as I say, we fully intend to keep them regardless. I just hope there's not 10 in there, but luckily terriers usually average about 4. So although I have known one to have 7, not one of mine, but it's been known, and I'm sure everybody else has. What stories or hearsay or even first-hand experience of maybe more than that from a Yorkshire Terrier, but she's only tiny, and the 2 boys that could have potentially impregnated her are only tiny, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, Camilla's sleeping away peacefully on my tummy. Camilla, Camilla, Camilla. Nope, she's not going to say goodbye. But I'll be vlogging again tomorrow, and I'll introduce you to another one of the dogs.